Yep, audio's on of this guy just gambling with his life over a bike, illegal bike, CHP, Gardena. Yeah, I bet he's live streaming. Yeah, see, like, okay, well, welcome to our CBS viewers here as we are looking at a very unorthodox pursuit along Broadway and Gardena in the Compton area. You can see it's CHP that is in pursuit of a dirt bike, not a motorcycle. This is a dirt bike. It was wanted for speed, but probably also the fact that it's just on public roadways because a bike like this is definitely not legal. As we take a look here, as we zoom in on this motorcyclist right now, you can see he actually had his helmet on, and then we got overhead, and he threw his helmet off, and he is at the very least on his phone. I suspect that he's live streaming as we double in. It's really just ridiculous thing to see this guy on these streets not paying attention. He's got his phone in his hand. He's not wearing a helmet. He's been going through red lights, stoplights here. CHP. This is such a kind of delicate situation. You see, they want to try to get in front of him. They have to be careful because they don't want this person to wipe out and create any kind of liability problems. Wrong side of the road driving now, just again for absolutely no reason, just taunting officers as we're on Broadway. He was doing this on Imperial Highway earlier as well. Really just kind of ridiculous. Now he can't even get back over to the right side here for this section as the road is divided. So CHP trying to kind of take this as gingerly as they can. They try to kind of box him in there, but obviously very nimble on a dirt bike here, able to squeeze into some pretty tight places and around those officers, and they don't want to be too aggressive lest this person crash and get seriously injured. So it's just a really tough situation for CHP officers. Kind of surprised that CHP is the one that's involved in this because we've only seen this on surface streets. LA County Sheriff's deputies have had their helicopter overhead. This originated in South LA in the LAX airspace and took us quite some time just to be able to work our way over to this area in Compton to follow this. But it's just very telling how this person had a helmet on at the very least and then decided to discard that and is now on the phone, doubling in again. Maybe he's not live streaming, just talking to someone. We've seen quite a few of these dirt bike pursuits before. One that comes to mind was a couple of dirt bikes that were on streets, and then they were on the phone as well, and all of a sudden a bunch of their dirt biking buddies came along and joined them, and it turned into like this group gathering, and CHP ended up just kind of giving it up after so many people got involved. They just said, it's just not even worth it. So it's just so tough for law enforcement these days with kind of trying to balance this act. We don't want to embolden. Here we go. Let's see if this is going to go. Oh, that was pretty close. But they still kind of have to give the suspect a little bit of leeway to get around. He just kind of casually, jerks the handlebars to get away. Just, really taunting officers here. And we've just seen such a rash of this in recent years where it's like the whole MO of these suspects is just to be as aggravating as possible to law enforcement and almost kind of dare them to do something about it. Seems, pretty ridiculous when you consider that there's, very high probability that this bike could be impounded, for a significant amount of time, if not permanently, and whatever this could do for their record. Do we have anchors in the studio? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Yeah. And down with the taser. All right. Running stop signs.